Welcome to The Stage Whisperer, the podcast for experts who want to be standout speakers. I'm your host, Kenneth Gregory, and I'm here to help you unlock the secrets of powerful speaker branding. Here you'll get take-action tips to elevate your speaker game, along with insights from top speakers, event planners, and other experts, so you can make speaking the effective tool it needs to be in your business. Ready to make your mark on stage? Let's dive in. Over the last several years, there's been, a quiet but interesting conversation in the speaker space about whether or not you need a one sheet. To one sheet or not to one sheet. Do you need one or do you not need one? So I thought we'd talk about that today. And first off, let me just explain what a speaker one sheet is. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's one sheet that summarizes who you are, what you can talk about, and how to get in touch with you. Those are the kind of the high points. We're going to talk in detail about some other things, but those are the highlights of what goes on a one sheet. It's designed, has a great look, uses your brand color, all of those kinds of things, and it makes it easy for you to send that to someone who's interested in you as a speaker to open up the conversation. I've talked to many speakers who have said that they have a one sheet and have never once used it. I've also talked to other speakers. One of my own clients comes to mind. We worked together on her one sheet, and it was actually requested by a company that was looking to book her. She sent them her one sheet and had a yes, we'd love to have you in about 15 minutes after she sent the email with the one sheet attached. So my personal feeling about the one sheet is this. The one sheet is as effective as you decide to make it in your own marketing of your speaking services. I love to have a one sheet. I think it's a great tool. It's an easy thing to share and give someone who's interested in you a great summary of who you are and what you can share from a stage in something that's easy for them to capture in a glance, and then have them lean in and want to know more. So if I were you, if it were me, if I were you, I would definitely have a one sheet in my marketing toolkit. There are other marketing tools that speakers should have, like full-on media kits and speaker web pages, and we'll talk about those probably on another podcast. But today we want to focus just on a speaker one sheet. So what kinds of things go in a one sheet? What should be on a great one sheet? The top of the one sheet should start with a short version of your bio. It should be written in the first person so that it's you introducing yourself, and it should be abbreviated. It should not take up the whole front of the page. It should maybe take up the top, maybe third of this one sheet. It should capture who you are, your expertise, what kind of qualifies you to talk about the things that you're sharing that you can speak on. The other thing that should be on there are your most requested speaking topics. Should not be all the things that you can talk about, but your most requested. And you should have, I would say, 3, no more than 5 most requested topics. If you've got more than that's great, but you want to keep it to those top 3 to 5 topics that you can talk about. Should maybe be the title of that presentation, or maybe just a short description with a sentence about what that presentation covers. Remember, everything stops at one sheet. We're not going to be creating a multi-page document here. So you want to keep things brief, but interesting. The other things that you should have on there, and you should be collecting, obviously, every time you speak, no matter where, are logos for where you've spoken before, for your as seen on section. You're not going to have a ton of room, so you're going to want to include maybe the top 3 to 4 places you've spoken before and include those logos. As long as those logos are nice and sharp and clear, it's very clear and easy for the reader to be able to see where you've spoken before. Just a quick interruption here, but it's the good kind. Ever feel like getting booked to speak is some kind of secret club no one gave you the password to? Yeah, I get it. Same. That's exactly why I created my free masterclass. Why even the most qualified experts get passed over for stages. In it, I'm breaking down the 3-step speaker brand blueprint that can help you land your first or next dream stage in as little as 60 days. No cold pitch overwhelm, no fancy agent, and no sacrificing your soul on TikTok. Just a clear plan that gets you noticed and booked. Go to speakerbrandacademy.com/masterclass and grab your spot. It's free, it's juicy, and it's happening now. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled brilliance. The next thing you want to have is one short testimonial quote. Now, I know when we get testimonials, obviously people give us more than one sentence, but I want you to look through the testimonials that you've received. They might be videos, they might be just written things, they might be comments that have been made on a post about a podcast that you were on. And so you'll want to just take one sentence, one really great sentence, maybe two, from that testimonial and the person who gave that to you, and include that in your one sheet. That should go on there as well. And then also include your social media handles. They should be clickable so that the reader can click and get to see your Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever your most active social media handles are. You want to make it easy for them to get there. And then the most important thing, obviously, is your contact details. How do people get in touch with you if and when they want to know more? So your speaker one sheet should have these elements on them. You want to have the sheet designed so that there's a fair amount of white or not designed space where there's not copy. You want it to breathe. Again, this is something that's going to speak for you when you're not there. So you want it to have a great look and feel, but you also want it to make sure that it has air around it, that it breathes, it has an easiness to it, so that it feels good for the reader to look over. If it's too tightly packed, if you've got too much copy, that creates kind of some visual tension and it repels people as opposed to drawing them in. And that's what you want. You want your one sheet to draw people in. Now, places where you should be using your one sheet, definitely in emails where you've had conversations with people about you coming on as a speaker. Even if you're pitching podcasts, definitely use your one sheet. And you want to use it as a downloadable document on your website. That's a great place to use it. And then sometimes we're all on social media and someone posts that they're looking for a guest or a speaker. You want to be able to post your one sheet, share that immediately in your comment that you're interested. Here's more information about me. Don't wait for someone to ask you. Just go ahead and present it. I think a lot of people miss that opportunity. And when you've got a one sheet, it makes it so much easier for you to be able to share what it is that you can offer from the stage. That's an overview of what should go on a one sheet. And I have a resource for you. It's free and I'd love for you to grab it. So I invite you to sign up for my email list. It's my One Sheet Wonder worksheet. And it's a worksheet and checklist for you to be able to create a one sheet that covers all of these elements. There's a deeper explanation of why some of these elements need to be there, what else you could include on your one sheet. And the other thing that's in that guide is how to create a really terrific speaker web page for your website. Lots of speakers like to include a specific page that is dedicated just to their speaking on their website. And so I've got a great checklist in there that will give you a guide for all the things that need to be there. We'll talk about it on a future podcast, but if you grab the checklist, you'll be able to get it. It's called the One Sheet Wonder, and I'll put the URL in the show notes so that you can go and grab it. You'll be signing up for my email list, which I would be thrilled about. I'd love to be able to share more content with you about speaking and how you can continue to build a really effective speaking arm of your business. As always, if you've got questions about creating a great one sheet or anything related to speaking, I hope you'll be in touch. I love getting your questions and I love being able to answer them. And that'll do it for today's episode of The Stage Whisperer. Remember, every stage you step onto is an opportunity to impact lives and leave a lasting impression. Keep refining your craft and pushing the boundaries of what you can achieve with your voice. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast, leave a review, and share this episode with fellow speakers. Visit our website for more resources and follow us on social media to stay connected. I'm Kenneth Gregory, and until next time, keep making your voice heard.